Hey, at least it's honest work.
The only way
Weathers
you
is
get old
guaranteed
in
to
this
patch
job
up.
is assume everyone's out to kill you.
General,
Excuse me.
do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
I cleared out the ghouls that were giving that settlement trouble.
Glad to hear it, General. It's hard enough out here without people having to worry about ghouls in their backyard. Got another thing to talk to you about. Here's where they are. I hope you can help them. We've got to show people they can count on the Minutemen again.
You don't need the sight to see that you've done real good things.
What are you building?
Someone there?
I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you.
Sure, let's take a look.
All salvage.
Mm-hmm.
Want to do something fun? Run the bases. Trust me.
We sell everything. Stim packs, packets,
I've got a few minutes to browse.
anything and...
Over here.
Oh, I do hope you're here to make a plan.
Sure. I've got a few minutes to browse.
Excellent.
Uh-huh. Hey, Carla.
Hey there. Trading?
Let's see what you have.
Here's what I got.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
Our little sanctuary revival project has really helped. Takes my mind off things.
Do I look like I want to chit-chat?
Another settlement has sent word that they need our help. We've got to show people the Minutemen can really help them.
What's up?
You remind me of a young man I used to know. Never looking for trouble, but always finding it.
I should have done more. I hope those raiders pay for what they've done.
Permission to come aboard, sir?
Permission granted. Welcome back, Paladin. Allow me to be the first to congratulate you on a successful mission. And is this our new recruit?
Yes, sir. I field promoted him to initiate, and I'd like to sponsor his entry into our rankings personally.
Yes, we've read your reports. You'll be pleased to know that Elder Maxon's approved your request and placed the recruit in your charge.
Thank you, sir. And my current orders?
You are to remain on the prison and await further instructions.
Very good, sir. Ad Victoriam, Captain.
Ad Victoriam, Paladin. So, you're the one, Paladin. Get back here, Initiate. Our debriefing isn't complete.
Gals,
So, you're the one Paladin Danse has taken under his wing. You don't look much like a soldier to me.
sorry to disappoint you.
Sorry? A little soft around the edges, aren't you? If you want to earn your place among the best. I've read Paladin Dance's reports. He seems to think you'll make a fine... You might expect an endorsement like that to grant you a great deal of latitude. The Brotherhood of Steel has traveled to the Commonwealth with a specific goal in mind. As the captain of this vessel, I won't allow anyone to jeopardize our mission, no matter how valuable they think they are. Understood?
What exactly is your mission here?
I'm not at liberty to say. Elder Maxon will be addressing the crew shortly, and I'm certain all of your questions will be answered. Now, was there anything else?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all for now, soldier. Your orders are to proceed to the command deck for the address. If you have any questions, ask me.
Can you tell me anything about Elder Maxon?
Elder Maxon is the supreme commander of the Brotherhood. Without his tenacity and his vision, we'd still be a small group of complacent stragglers, occupying the Citadel and the capital. In a mere decade, he's grown the Brotherhood of Steel into a major military force. He's an inspiration to us all. Is there anything else?
What are my orders?
Your orders are to... Anything else?
I don't have any questions.
Then I suggest dismissed.
Maxon is preparing to address the crew. Welcome aboard. Elder Maxon is...
Brothers and sisters, the road behind has been long and fraught with difficulty. Each and every one of you has surpassed my expectations by rapidly facilitating our arrival in the Commonwealth. You have accomplished this amazing feat without a hint of purpose or direction. And most impressively, without question. Now that the ship is in position, it is time to reveal our purpose. And beneath the Commonwealth, there is a cancer, known as the Institute. A malignant growth that needs to be cut before it infects the surface. They are experimenting with dangerous technologies that could prove to be the world's undoing for the second time in recent history. The Institute's scientists have created a weapon that transcends the destructive nature of the atom bomb. They call their creation the Synth. A robotic abomination of technology that is free-thinking and masquerades as a human being. This notion that a machine could be granted free will is not only offensive, but horribly dangerous. And like the atom, if it isn't harnessed properly, it has the potential of rendering us extinct as a species. I am not prepared to allow the Institute to continue this line of experimentation. Therefore, the Institute and their synths are considered enemies of the Brotherhood of Steel, and should be dealt with swiftly and mercilessly. This campaign will be costly, and many lives will be lost. But in the end, we will be saving humankind from its worst enemy. Itself. Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Ad Victoriam!
Elder Maxon.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I can see that. They're playing with fire and we need to save them.
Exactly. I just hope we're here in time. I refuse to allow the mistakes of the past to be repeated.
What do you want from me?
I want you to start taking responsibility for this planet. To start. And from what I've read in Paladin Dance's reports, You've already begun that journey. Seeing as he's one of my most respected field officers, you couldn't get a better recommendation. Therefore, from this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank of knight. And, befitting your title, we're granting you a suit of power armor to protect you on the field of battle. Wear it with pride.
I'll do my best to live up to it.
I'm certain that you will. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Pridwin and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new order. Welcome aboard the Pridwin, soldier.
Adjusting internal bayonet pressure. Green lights across the board.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time 14 minutes.
Status report.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight. So how did it look out there?
We've got a lot of work ahead
There
of us,
you are.
brother.
How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I was very impressed with him. He seems to know what's best for him.
Exactly. Without his
Sure.
I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking, bringing you into the... Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you...
So what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, as your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the...
I won't let you down, Dance. I promise.
Good. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking the...
Sounds good. Let's go.
Outstanding.
There. Try it now.
Nothing. I was supposed to report 10 minutes ago. If you can't fix it...
I can fix it. You're the one who decided to kick your way through a Mirelurk.
Hey.
Got it.
Switching
There
out
it
your
is.
gear.
Hey.
Thanks, brother.
Need something?
I owe
Yeah.
you.
That was all?
Affirmative.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Heads up.
Go ahead.
Excuse me, Paladin Dance.
What's on your mind?
Your thoughts?
Let's talk to Proctor Tegan.
Just wanted to check in.
I don't see how this is a relevant question right now.
That was all?
Affirmative.
The Commonwealth's a dangerous place. Make sure you gear up before you head out. Unless you like getting radiation.
Step forward, Knight.
sickness. I'd
Even
stay
though they've
away
locked
from
me in this
ferals.
blasted cage, I promise that I won't bite.
Looks uncomfortable in there.
It's not that bad. And this is the stowage depot, and the powers that be, have me locked in here, so I can keep an eye. If you need to stock up on supplies before you head out on a mission, this is the place to buy them.
Wait, buy them? Since when does the military sell equipment to its own soldiers?
Since someone dropped a whole bunch of bombs and blew up every single factory that manufactured weapons and ammunition. Keeping the Brotherhood supplied takes caps, and everyone contributes to the cause. The good news is by having a constant flow of caps, I'm able to buy whatever you bring me. Yeah, I'm mostly interested in weapons, but I'll take anything useful. Of course, if you're just looking to make a few caps on the side, I might have some extra work for you to do.
What sort of extra work are we talking about?
Oh, no. It's nothing like you're thinking. It just involves a little bit of heavy lifting and interacting with the local farms. And since I'm stuck up here manning this one-man zoo, I need someone to do the legwork for me. After you're done with the meet and greet, we can discuss the details. In the meantime, if you ever need anything else, a gun, a mod, even ammo, you just let me know.
Proctor Tegan.
Remember, come find me when you're done meeting the rest of the crew.
So, you're the new recruit I heard about. Huh, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
The last batch of recruits we took on were wastelanders. Dirty, beaten up, looking for a handout. They were desperate and looking for an easy out. You look like you're here for a reason. Anyway, since you came down here to meet me, we may as well get it over with. My name's Ingram, and this lovely little grease pit is where you'll usually find me. If your power armor's too tight in the crotch, the Pridwin's about to crash into the ground, or a robot's gone haywire, you come see me.
Is this where I get my power armor?
Ha! That's always the first question from the new guys. Let's see. I just fixed up a pretty decent T-60 suit. The left leg actuator's a bit sticky, but it'll keep the creeps off of you. It's sitting in Bay 3. There isn't a day that goes by on this tub without 5 or 6 things breaking down. And since I'm stuck in this rig, I'm not quite as spry as I used to be. The work tends to pile up.
You feel like telling me how you ended up that way?
That's a little personal, don't you think?
All right, forget that.
Appreciate it. Anyway, if you need any work done on your power armor...
Right.
Now, if you'll excuse me...
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick them open.
Proctor Quinlan.
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Which books contain pertinent information?
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies, medical research. Anything that enhances the Brotherhood's knowledge. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Those books aren't a waste of paper.
If they don't expand the Brotherhood's technological knowledge, they're useless. Since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting, would you mind...
Just learning my way around the Pridwen.
Learning your way around? Ah, I see. You're the new recruit that Paladin Dance described in his report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a... However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with... Unfortunately, I'm lacking...
Uh-huh. What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapons schematics. If it contains any...
Maybe I can lend you a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos.
Right.
I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents, and if you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty. In any event, it was...
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
Sure. Go right ahead.
All right. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to...
There wasn't that much radiation around before the bombs fell.
Before the bombs? You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease?
Have you had problems with the crew catching diseases?
Well, yes, actually. It's not unusual for our recon teams to stumble across contaminated environments or disease-carrying creatures. We don't want a single crewman infecting the entire ship. Anyway,
Never been seriously sick in my life.
Good, good. Third question. Have you ever had sexual relations with any species?
That happens often enough for you to have...
You'd be surprised how many Wastelanders answered. Fortunately, the Brotherhood finds that type of behavior absolute. Since you haven't spent too much time in the Wasteland, Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human?
That's more of them.
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental... Anyone that hesitates... So what about you?
If my life's in danger, I'll do whatever it takes to defend myself.
That's an acceptable answer. And the most common. Excellent. I think I've got all the information. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning.
Right.
If you ever need medical assistance.
Heads up.
Awaiting your command.
Got that scar on his face. Tighten up the meter like that. Now split the difference there. Now half. You want to do it? No. Got it. Officer Captain Kells is one of the finest officers I've ever had the pleasure of serving.
Now that you've familiarized yourself with the Pripyat's crew, are you ready for your next assignment, brother?
What sort of assignment are we talking about?
The kind of assignment where all of the training you've done. Let's get right to it. Take a look over there. That's Fort Strong. And it's infested with super mutants. Having those aberrations of nature close enough to smell is making me sick to... To make matters worse, they're sitting on top of a massive stock. I want you to head over. Understood?
Super mutants?
Super mutants are no better than... They're a reminder of man's... whether it's using... As members of... So...
Consider it done.
Look, I realize you're eager to take the fight to the Institute, but it'll have to wait. The Brotherhood cannot allow those abominations to have a nuclear arsenal.
It'll be a pleasure to...
Now, we have a vertibird on standby. Use it to carry our message to Fort Strong. Dismissed.
Damn barrels.
Should the need arise, this fortification would make an excellent fallback point. Don't get excited. It's just some scrap. Time to suit up. Hear that? Sounding all clear. We may have a problem here. Found you.
clear visual on the dark. Heads up. They've stealth.
So what? You're on the Brotherhood's tail now? Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Everything...
I don't think we're alone.
Long live the brother.
I think we're being stopped.
Threat neutralized. Fire!
I heard something.
Intruder alert! Standing down. Die, you godless heathen!
This area seems to be in disarray. I wonder if this is recent. Why are you bothering with that? There must be something significant in this area to merit these fortifications. Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching
Time
could
to
prove
die!
I'm not gonna make this easy for you.
That's it.
Gonna be a good fight!
Weapons cold.
The main
Yes.
vigil. This place may have... Here, but that doesn't mean we should drop our guard.
You have to
Hell yeah.
come out sooner or later.
This area's obviously been abandoned for quite some time.
Stupid humans! Always wounded!
Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here.
Word came down that the Army just unloaded the first batch of 42s this morning. I've only seen the specs for these little beauties on paper, so Private Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the eggheads were designing a man-portable nuke launcher, I thought they were nuts. But they actually got the damn thing to work. And after seeing the real thing sitting right in front of me, I think they could be just enough to tip the balance of this war in our favor. I mean, can you imagine the look on the enemy's face when we get dropped into Anchorage carrying these babies? They won't know what hit them.
Judging from the amount of dust present, it's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while. trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial. Watch your step. There's quite a bit of debris here. To you, that doesn't seem old. To me, archaeological relic.
What? Who's there? Who's there? What's that? Let's get close! You humans, so stupid, so weak.
Nice try. Back to hell.
Got it.